Alright guys, so today we're going to go ahead and go through this review. Make sure you have a calculator. If not, pause and go get one. Typical response there. For these first few, what we're going to do is we're going to plug in our x value, get a y value, and then we're going to plot them. So I'm going to take 2 times my x value plus 1. So in this case, I'm going to take 2 times -2, which is -4. -4 plus 1 is a -3. Then I'm going to take 2 times -1, which is -2. -2 plus 1 is -1. Then I'm going to take 2 times 0, which is 0, plus 1 is 1. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 plus 1 is 3. And then 2 times 2, which is 4, plus 1 is 5. I'm going to go ahead and graph these. So we've got -2, -3. We've got -1, 1, 0, 1, 0, or excuse me, 1, 3, and 2, 5. And then we're going to go ahead and, oh, that was terrible. Let's try that again. Go ahead and connect our dots. Again, harder for me to do this on my computer. This next one's a little bit tricky. What we're going to do is we're going to take our x value and divide it by 2, and then we're going to multiply it by 3. And then we're going to add 4. Remember, fractions are just division. You're just going to divide by the bottom, then multiply by the top. So in this case, I have -4 divided by 2, which is -2. Then -2 times 3, which is -6. And then -6 plus 4, which is -2. Okay. -2. Let me do this with this. -2 divided by 2 is -1. -1 times 3 is -3. -3 plus 4 is 1. 0 divided by 2 is 0. Times 3 is 0. 0 plus 4 is 4. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 1 times 3 is 3. 3 plus 4 is 7. 4 divided by 2 is 2. 2 times 3 is 6. 6 plus 4 is 10. So we have -4, -2, -2, 1, 0, 4, 2, 7, and 4, 10. Then again, connect as best as we possibly can. Good to go. Alright, same idea. Let's pick a different color. First things first is we're going to take our thing, our x in this case, divided by 3. Then we're going to multiply by a -2. And then we're going to add 3. So same kind of idea. So -6 divided by 3 is -2. -2 times -2 is -4. -4 plus 3 is -1. Ow. -3 divided by 3 is -1. -1 times -2 . Wait a minute. I think I gave you the wrong answer here. Let's back up a second. -6 divided by 3 is -2. -2 times -2 is +4. +4 plus 3 is 7. I'm sorry. I told you wrong. My apologies. I was like, sorry. Been a long day. Alright, -3 divided by 3 is -1. -1 times -2 is 2, and then 2 plus 3 is 5. That's better. 0 divided by 3 is 0. 0 times negative 2 is 0. 0 plus 3 is 3. Okay, 3 divided by 3 is 1. Negative 2 times 1 is negative 2. Negative 2 plus 3 is 1. 6 divided by 3 is 2. 2 times 2 is negative 4. Negative 4 plus 3 is negative 1. There we go. And then we're going to go ahead and plot those guys. So negative 6, 7. Negative 3, 5. 0, 3. 3, 1. And 6, negative 1. Again, my points aren't exactly in the right spot, so like this one's a little off and this one's a little off. Same idea. You get the gist. Okay. This one, we're going to take our x squared, then multiply it by a negative sign, then subtract 1. So negative 2 squared is 4. Times negative 1 is negative 4, minus 1 more is negative 5. Negative 1 squared is 1, times negative 1 is 1, times negative 1 is negative 1, minus 1 is negative 2. 0 squared is 0, times negative doesn't matter, so 0 minus 1 is negative 1. 1 squared is 1, times negative 1 is negative 1. Negative 1 minus 1 is negative 2. 2 squared is 4. 4 times negative 1 is negative 4. And then minus 1 more is negative 5. So I have negative 2, negative 5. I have negative 1, negative 2. 0, negative 1. 1, 2, and 2, negative 5. Remember, these ones, because it's got the square, is a U shape, not a V. So make it a U as best as you can. Okay, finding slope, we go from left to right, and when we do that, we go up, down, then to the right, always. So leftmost points, here we are. So from this point, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 down, and so down is negative. Then to the right, 1, 2. Negative 6 divided by 2 is negative 3. So my slope is negative 3. Leftmost point, so we're here. So we're going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To the right, 1, 2, 3. And that's not easily reduced, so we're 5/3. Slope is rise over run, or change in y over change in x. Using that, we're going to go ahead and find our slopes. Or if you really want, some people I know last year gave me y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, which is helpful for what's coming up. So 14 minus 10 over negative 7 minus 8. 14 minus 10 is 4. Negative 7 minus 8 is negative 15. And that guy cannot reduce. negative 10 minus negative 4 over negative 12 minus negative 20, which means that all of these turn into pluses. So I have negative 10 plus 4, which is negative 6, and I have negative 12 plus 20, which is a positive 8. Negative 6 over 8 can reduce, divide both sides by 2, you get negative 3 over 4. $12 plus 18, you okay there? Over 11 minus 12. This is going to give me 30. Why are you doing this? Over negative 1. So my answer is negative 30. Two minus 1 over negative 17 plus 3. 2 minus 1 is 1. Negative 17 plus 3 is negative 14. And that guy cannot reduce. Okay, find the slope and the intercept for each of the following. So remember, slope is, and my y is equal to mx plus b. M is slope. B is my y-intercept. So my m here is 4. My b is negative 7. Why is it doing this? Number 13, my m is a negative 2. My b is 0. My m is negative 1. My b is 7. And 15, my m is 7. And my b is 5. Writing the graphs from the following. We want to start with finding our intercept and our slope. I see I have an intercept here at negative 2, and I don't necessarily have another point per se, but I'm going to go ahead and try and put one on there that makes the best logical sense for me so that I can count to find my slope. So I'm looking, not at the crosshair, not at a crosshair, not at a crosshair, not at right there. Hey, we're actually at a crosshair. If you look at that one, I'm going to zoom it in for a second. It's kind of hard to do. And made my dot move. That point right there actually lies on a physical, tangible crosshair, like you're crossing between two of them. All these other ones on the line are lying in between them. They get close, but they're not on an actual point. I'm going to make that back to being smaller. So I'm going to look for something that's actually seen on a point. Okay, so that being said, we're going to go ahead and find our slope by counting up, because my leftmost point is down compared to my other one. So I'm going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4. And I go over 1, 2, 3, and then that cannot be reduced. So my graph is y is equal to 4/3 x, and we start down at a negative 2. Same idea on this next one. I'm going to want to go ahead and try and find another tangible point if I can. Not there, not there, not there, not there. Hey, there's one right there. I didn't want that color. I wanted this color. So that, in this case, is going to be my leftmost point. So we're going to count down and over from there. So I'm going to go down 1, 2, 3, 4. To the right, 1, 2, 3. So very similar slopes. One is positive, one is negative. In this case, my y is equal to negative 4/3 x minus 2, because again, we start down at negative 2 in this problem. So the only difference between 16 and 17 is where I started, or excuse me, is my slope. One is positive and one is negative, which, as you can see, are two completely different graphs. All right, let's go ahead and graph our own. So we're going to find our intercept and our slope. My intercept is always what comes after. So in this case, my intercept's just at 0. Oh, okay, that's not going to work. We're going to try it with the mouse. And then from there, I'm going to go my slope of 2/1. So I'm going to go up 2 to the right 1, up 2 to the right 1, up 2 to the right 1, up 2 to the right 1. And then I'm going to go ahead and connect my line as best as I possibly can. Okay, that's not too bad, given the fact that I did that with a mouse. Pat myself on the back for that. Oh, and don't forget, you still need your arrows. So I already changed this back so I can do points. Haha. Alright, my intercept here is at positive 3. Oh, that's horrific. My intercept is back here at positive 3. So I'm going to start up 3. Over there. And then I'm going to go down 3 to the right 1. So down 3 to the right 1. 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 And then again, go ahead and connect your lines. Ooh, that was bad. That was terrible. Not so bad. A little bit better. Okay, good luck tomorrow.